My name is Giovanna Bernal. I'm a Panama attorney with more than 15 years of experience. Today, I will share with you what's the situation today about property taxes in Panama. In 2017, a new tax reform was approved. So from 2019, we had a different type of property taxes depending on your property, whether it is for family use or you're gonna live with your family members or it's gonna be your main residence. Okay, from 2019, we have a new combined tax on a progressive basis. So depending on the type of property, your property taxes will be calculated. So today I will explain case by case how it's gonna be the taxes on your property depending on your case. If you're buying a new property and you are going to live there with your family or as your main place of residence, you're going to pay taxes in the following table. Between 0 to 120,000, property taxes are exempt. There's an exoneration on those first 120,000. Then between 120,001 and 700,000, the property tax is of 0.5%. Above 700,000, the property tax is of 0.7%. It is important to know that this type of tax and beneficial to the ones that have the property for its own use, it's not automatic. It has to be requested on the webpage of the DGI from the e-tax system. There is a procedure to request that benefit. You have to show that you have family members living with you, for example, husband and wife, or if you live with your children, or if you are living as your main place of residence. That is another option in case, for example, you are retired and you don't live with anyone else. You can also request this benefit. As I said, this is a special type of property tax. It's called family patrimony or main place of residence. Then we have the rest of the properties that are not considered family patrimony or main place of residence, such as your second home or a commercial property or another property or land that you have and you don't live there. So the taxes will be applicable on this way. Between 0 to 30,000 is exonerated. Then from 30,001 to 250,000, the tax is of 0.6% of the value of land and improvements. Then from between 250,001 and 500,000, 0.8%, and more than 500,000, the property tax is of 1%. It is important to mention as well that if you buy a new property, you'll get a benefit for 3 years, an exoneration on taxes, meaning that you won't pay taxes, property taxes, on those 3 years, as long as your property value is no more than $300,000. Then we have another case, which is properties that were built before 2019. Those properties have a different regime because we had a different type of property law before 2017, meaning that if we have for example, if I have a condo and it's called, it belongs to a regime that is called PH, which is a building and that is organized and regulated by regulations. You pay a different type of taxes. Probably you'll have an exoneration of 5, 10, or 20 years, and you'll pay 1% on the proportion of your land value of that building. If you like, you can change to the family patrimony or the main place of residence in case your property value is low enough that you won't pay taxes. For example, if your property value is of $120,000 and you're paying right now 1% on the land because you're living in a condo that it's PH regime, you pay right now 1% on the land value. But if you change and you apply for the family patrimony, you won't pay anything because the first $20,000 on value are exonerated. This is very important because many people don't know that they have to pay taxes on the land value of a property that was built before 2019, especially condos or residents where they have a PH system, meaning that you have to pay maintenance in a month. If you pay a cost of maintenance in a month, you probably are under that regulations. So check if you are paying your taxes correctly, and check also if it's good for you to change to the patrimony, family patrimony, or main place of residence. That type of system may be useful for you, maybe not, but you have to check how much taxes are you paying right now and if it's convenient or not to change. And I said change because when the law was changed, the changes were not applied automatically. The value for second homes and properties and commercial properties that was adapted to the new table, to the new tax progressive combined system, but not for the cases where you are living with your family and you want to pay less taxes because of that special type of treatment. So the property taxes are paid 3 times in a year: before the 30th of April, before the 31st of August, and before the 31st of December of each year. If you pay all the year before the last day of February, you'll get 10% discount. It is also important to know that some properties are exonerated depending on the purpose. For example, a church or an educational place as a university of elementary school, or if your land is dedicated to do agricultural activities. And in order to pay taxes, you can go to some banks in Panama, or you can go to pay directly at our tax authority, which is called DGI. Or you can also access the e-tax system on the DGI website, and you can pay by credit card. You can pay the whole year, as I mentioned, or you can pay 3 times in a year. And if you need assistance checking on your taxes, on whether your property is updated, is on your name, and you need to access to get a password, which is called NIT, NIT, to access the e-tax system, please feel free to contact me. I can also advise whether your taxes are paying correctly, or if you need to apply to a different type of exoneration, if it's convenient or not for you. And please feel free to like this video, share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel, and if you need to book a consultation with me, please click in the link below. Thanks.